My name's Simon Springer. I am one of the founders of Pull the Plug Patches. We started in 2018 as a hobby. It quickly became much larger than a hobby. People often associate Pull the Plug Patches with just me, but that's not the case. We have a small team, a crucial team. Right Hook is part of that. I have zero free time. I mean, that's one of the reasons to bring you guys on board. I work a full-time job. I'm actually a professor at the university here. It's fun, it's enjoyable. I like working on the design and the creative aspects of it. That's part of what Right Hook does for us, is that creative side of things. But what you guys also do is like the nitty-gritty, the stuff that's the ad copy, for example. Like, I can write that myself. I could get AI to write that, but you've got a great copywriter who understands metal culture and understands the way things work. What is not cringy and not cheesy for metal fans. Like, I've been very happy with the copy, and it's just something that was, to work that out. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to worry about the development of the creatives. I say a quick idea and your team produces something and brings it back to me, and it's like, yep, I just give it the thumbs up. It's easy. So it's saved me a lot of time in that regard. It's allowed us to scale. It allows me to focus on other aspects of the company to enable its growth further. I wanted somebody who did the full suite. I didn't want just the email, and I didn't want just the sort of flows and that kind of thing. I wanted somebody who could do all of the front end of the business. And I looked at a few different companies, and Right Hook stood out as you understood the brands that you were working with better than some of the other companies that I had considered. So I reached out, and I had a good conversation with James, who is your sort of front end, your first point of contact. And he seemed like he understood it and spoke well for your team, and gave me confidence that you guys would do a good job. The team likes working with me, and that's mutual. I like working with the team. I think they're great. They come prepared every time we meet. They're on top of things. They're often more on top of things than I am, right? That's one of the things that I appreciate, is they keep me to a timeline. Like, they keep the machinery rolling as it needs to be rolling. And it's like reminders, we got to keep on track. We need this now, sort of thing. And so that helps me relay that back to my team to get things done on time. So all of it's been good. I'm happy with the copy. I'm happy with the creatives that are put forward, and I'm happy with the way that your side of things is really responsible and keeping to time and setting that sort of standard for everyone to make things run smoothly. The team always comes up with good ideas. Every time we have a conversation, the monthly meetings are great. You run through the report, give me the information that I need, that this is working. It's reassurance, right? For me, from going from an organic growth to not spending a dime on advertising to now spending significant amounts of money on advertising, I want to be sure that money is being well spent, and that it's, that the return is coming with that, right? So, managing cash flow, the bottom line, all of those things are things I never had to consider before, but now I have to consider. So it's good to have a team that's on top of that and able to walk me through, okay, this is what's working here, this is working here, maybe we need to adapt this a little bit, let's focus on these products. So that kind of feedback is really good, and it's good to have those monthly meetings. I've got nothing but good things to say about Right Hook. It's been a positive experience for me. You might not see, for some brands, it's going to be different, right? Maybe some brands will take off like a rocket right away. But, for us, it's been this steady growth. I've seen month on month, this continual uptick where things are growing. And it's not like nobody's pressuring me to push this further than it needs to be pushed, right? It's like the team is working together at a pace where that growth will hopefully be sustainable over the long term, that this partnership can continue for years to come, and that we're all happy with the way things are working, and everybody's benefiting from it. So it hasn't been an overnight sort of everything is subtly sunshine and roses, but it's been a sit down, let's work together, let's make this work, let's hash out a plan to make this work over the long term, and watch that growth continue. And so I think it's been about a year now, and that's all it's done. I mean, it's just gone up and up and up, and which is great. Managing that cash flow, as I said, is sometimes difficult because we're spending a lot more on advertising than we ever have in the past, but it's been manageable. Like, that's something that I've been able to manage month on month, and just have to keep in mind and account for that. This is part of the growth strategy, is that we have to be willing to make this investment in this process for it to actually work in the long term. Yeah, I mean, I would just say to somebody considering it that I've had a great experience, and to have to trust that you're in good hands of people who know what they're doing and are going to be willing to work with your brand in a sustainable sense to see that growth in the long term, and not just promise overnight results. That this is about a bigger trajectory for your brand.